guys. First of all, just how has fall camp been for you so far?
It's been awesome. Exciting group, obviously, I get to work with, but it's been nice to be back in the double rep world with Coach Vegan, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
How's that competition kind of behind the top two guys that have been playing out so far?
That's been the interesting part. I mean, really, all four of those guys, we have an interesting dichotomy, I guess. So you have four guys that have played a good amount of football with us in the system, and then you got four fresh new faces. So it's been good. You have the older guys, younger guys, but those four have been. I grade every play in practice, and we grade it by pre-snap, post-snap, and effort. And all four of those guys are really up there in the 90s every day, and they're pushing each other to be better. But that obviously you have the 1A, 1B, and then that 3 spot is competitive. I think Colson's been really steady Eddie, but he's taken a step up, and same with Jared. And Jared and Colson almost took every rep of spring, and we were still double repping, and they were taking every single rep. They were warriors, and you're seeing it now. They have a little bit fresher legs out here, so you're seeing the amount of work they put in the summer, and all four of those guys I think will be great backs for us and be able to get in there and win football games.
Because of injuries and Adam's redshirt season, I mean, him and Julius haven't really overlapped, but now to have them both together, full speed ahead for this season, how exciting is that?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's really a running back coach's dream and offensive coach's dream, just having those two. I think they call themselves the evil twins, but I think it does. They're going to play off each other really well. As a defensive coordinator, I wouldn't want to play against them both, that 1-2 punch, but they're the definition of iron sharpening iron. I mean, they're truly pushing each other, and it hasn't been a situation where one's let up, and it's been back and forth all camp, where really we feel really good about both of them, and the amount of snaps they're going to take is going to be valuable, and they're both doing really well. So excited to have them out there.
What do you think is each of their ceilings this season?
I tell them all the time, they both want to be great, and the other side of greatness is hard, and you have to push through the hard, and so making it harder in practice for them is the challenge. And how do you push them? You want to keep them both healthy. They've had injury, they've had some nicks and stuff in the past, and so it's how do you push past that? And adding pressure to them. I think to be a really good back, you got to be in there when there's pressure situations. So we talk about pressure makes two things: diamonds and applesauce. So it's putting that pressure on them over and over and over again to be better than what they were yesterday. And that mindset, I think, for both of them has made their ceilings be as much as they want it to be, because they're physically able to play as long as they want to play, I think. And I think now it's how do you become a pro with all the things you do in the classroom. And Adam's in there before I get in there some days. Yesterday I showed up, Sunday, meeting day but off day, he's in there before me. So I mean, he's in there studying film and trying to be better, and those are the things that are gonna pay dividends.
The identity of this team has obviously been rushing the football for a long time now. Yeah. There's a sense of pride there. Yeah. So what have you seen coming in here, just on what it means to be a running back here?
Yeah, I think it's continuing what the past coaches have done, and that's putting an emphasis on the run game. I think Coach Mix has done a great job with that room already. The maturity. It's how do we take that to the next level? How do we not just become a good running team, but a great an exceptional running team? And it's doing all the little things without the football. I think one thing that Coach Sturbick brings to the table is he has a lot of experience in the pass game, and there's going to be ways to spread the wealth a little bit more probably than in the past. So how do we now, with that being said, we might not get as many carries. How do we do more without the football? And those are the things that our great teams are going to do, and great running backs are going to do. So it's putting an emphasis on pass pro. Every day we work pass pro. So we understand that it's not always about running the football. The better we can throw the ball and spread the box out, the more we're going to be able to really do things with the ball. So
Kale has some serious size as a freshman, just looking at him. So what have you seen from him so far, and how he's kind of continued to grow?
Yeah, he's got serious strength. I mean, he's a powerful runner. He runs hard. It's getting him out of high school. it's getting him out of that mindset of it, and I treat him like an older guy just because he is transferring from a 4-year, but really this is his first camp. And so it's, again, applying the same amount of pressure I'm putting on those older guys with those young guys. And sometimes it feels like it's, it's not coming from the place of I want you to be better. But I think for him, when he's locked in and he's doing what he needs to do and is focusing on, I tell the young guys, focus on level 1. Just focus on your read key. And when Kale's doing that, he's really, really good. And, I think he has a really bright future here as a powerful back. It's getting him to realize he doesn't need to do all these things, just focus on the little things. And he's got good leadership in that room that's helping him along the way too. So he's fortunate for that.
Did you come up with the applesauce line?
No, old junior college baseball coach used to always say that. So it stuck with me. So yeah.
It's the juice squad, apple juice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
There you go.
Except we
But
don't want to be.
You don't want the applesauce.
Right, we
Not
want to
that
make
good.
other people into applesauce. How about
Yeah.
that? Or apple juice.
Sauces,
Yeah.
No good.
So, yep.
All right.